Hi guys. How you doing? Are you doing good? Are you staying safe? Let me ask you, are you staying safe? Even though it's like this pandemic has gone, no? Is it still there? Is Coco still outside? Because even though we still wear masks and everything has returned back to normal. Yeah, because people have been taking the vaccines and everything. Even today that I went to Ralph's, they are giving vaccines there. I have not taken no. I will still take. It's not like I'm afraid of taking. I will take. Once I get that opportunity to just go there and take it, I will go and take it. So, but have you taken? Let me know. I know some of you have taken. I see videos like them Auntie Shola of DM Vlogs Live. I watched her take. I watched her daughter's take and all. And some other people, some other YouTubers have taken as well. I will take, don't worry. And when I take, you're gonna come along with me and watch me take. But vaccine is not the topic in this video, okay? I'm here to share with you my experiences while learning how to drive, or rather, how I learned how to drive. I cannot remember how I learned how to drive, but I'll just share the things I can remember about learning how to drive. And I don't know what inspired this video. I don't know. I really don't know what inspired this video. All I know is that I just went inside my YouTube book, my book of YouTube, and I wrote it inside here. And today I said it's time to film it. All right, let's get into the video. So, do you know, for the longest time when I was younger, I was scared of learning how to drive because I felt like I would never be able to do it. I was like, how is it possible for you to be looking forward through the windscreen and still be looking through the rear mirror and still be looking through the side mirrors to be sure that cars are not coming? I felt like I was not that like Nanye Luromana so well to be able to concentrate and watch all the mirrors at the same time and make sure that car does not jam me and that I don't jam car. I just felt like I will not be able to do it. But my brother, I remember that my younger brother used to tell me that there's nothing to fear. That one, don't mind him. He learned how to drive all by himself. He did not go to driving school or anything. So he was gingering me that there's nothing there now. He was telling me that just know, just bear in mind that it's a machine and you are the one controlling it and just control it. And I'm like, Kedepo and Kebu just control it. Is it not people that used to have accidents? Shebi sometimes motor will fail brake and somebody will go and jam roadside sellers and everything. I was just so scared of doing it. But when I got married, no, before I got married, it was when I met my husband, Sha. He was like, you don't know how to drive. You need to learn how to drive. And then he paid for driving lessons for me. I remember then I went to, no, before I even met him and he did that, my very first experience behind the wheel was so many years ago. Right now, I can't even remember how old I was. But I know that one of my uncles back then, he came back from the US and then he was teaching his wife how to drive and I followed them. So we went to one field in Festac and it was a manual vehicle. I said, let me just follow them, tag along and just watch. I did not plan to sit behind the wheel or anything that day. So when he was teaching his wife and it was difficult for her to learn and everything, he called me and said, come and sit behind the wheel. I was scared at first, but I was like, anyway, it's a large field. There is no car in sight. I cannot jam anybody. Nobody can jam me. I now entered behind the wheel and somehow I was able to do it. I think that was when I now gathered the ginger. That was when I knew that it is a doable something. I remember very well that he commended me. He even told his wife that, look at this little girl. She knows how to stop. She stopped the car smoothly. Because then when he tells his wife to stop the car, she will stop it abruptly. All of us, our head will do like this. So, but me, when I stop it, I will stop it smoothly. Nobody's head will do like this. Everybody will stop calmly. And my uncle was kind of impressed. He was like, look at this little girl. She can actually stop more than you. And I was like, okay. It's like it's something that I can do. And then I gathered the ginger. So when I went back to school one time, I begged my cousin back then to teach me. He tried teaching me, but he was not that patient with me. So I gave up. I stopped. And then I met my husband. And then he paid for driving lessons. I went somewhere. I can't remember the name of that place. Oh, I can't. Is it at Surulere, Sha? Under one bridge like that. Sha, I went there and I paid. And this guy taught me with their Volkswagen. Why is it always Volkswagen? Why is it always one jalopy, Volkswagen that has teeth that look as if it will even scratch you and give you tetanus on top of it. Anyway, I tried learning from the guy. I learned how to move. I learned how to stop. I didn't learn how to reverse. Yeah. I remember I got bored. Maybe he was not teaching it so well, but I know I got tired of him and I did not attend again. I stopped attending, so I did not learn how to reverse from him. I taught myself how to reverse. Yeah, I did. So I remember that the day, one day, my dad went to work. So my dad left with his car. My mom was not in the country then. I now went and carried my mom's car. Not car, all this Mercedes Benz Jeep. I went and carried it. It was new. Now that she's watching this video, because she's watching this video, she's going to hear this thing for the very first time. But my dad is already aware. I did not jam the car. Let me say it before before somebody's heart will cut. But my dad went to work, and then I went to carry the car. I now drove on our street. So I drove to the church. We have a church on our street. I drove to the church, and then I was reversing. I now reversed by myself. I now drove there again. I now turned with front. As I was now driving back home, guess who I saw coming back? My father. He caught me. Do you know he never said anything? He just smiled. He just smiled and he did not ask me, Kedihi Neme, what are you doing with your mom's car? Where did you learn how to drive? Are you learning how to? He did not even say anything. He just smiled and drove inside the compound. Me, self, I also drove inside. I packed it jejely. I went to go and hang the key where they used to hang the key, and I snuck inside my room. I was now inside my room waiting to hear Chinaza. But nobody called me. He did not call me. He did not ask me anything up till this day. But needless to say that I never touched that car again. I did not touch it again. And then my husband now came back. Then he was not married to me then, Shao. But he traveled. One time he came back and he was like, you learned how to drive. Come and sit behind the steering again. Let's see how far. And do you know the funny thing? I actually enjoy driving. Even till now, I enjoy driving a lot. I love to drive. So, and do you know, from day one, I never used to drive with two hands like this. So I like to drive with one hand. Is either this hand and this one will rest on the door window, or this hand and this one will rest on the armchair. But I remember that the husband was telling me, use your two hands, Joe. Use your two hands. Don't be using one hand. But he's not like all these impatient husbands that used to snap at their wives or snap at their girlfriends when they're teaching them how to drive. I remember there's one thread talking about this thing. It just reminded me of one thread I saw on Instagram of how women were talking about how their husbands, how their boyfriends were teaching them how to drive. Everything. Very funny thread. But that is not the point. So he just told me, put your hand and use your two hands. And I'm like, okay, I'll use my two hands. But I think it wasn't that hard for me. I learned how to drive pretty quickly. And as in, like, so much for somebody that was like thinking that, remember then I used to think that I would never be able to do it, that Anyelu Roman, I would never be able to do it. But I caught the hang of it so fast, and then I loved doing it so much. In no time at all, I started driving all the way to Ikoyi. Stay well. So I started driving all the way to Ikoyi because then he now married me. I now got pregnant. So he bought me, even before I gave birth, he bought me one very sleek Acura car. So I used to drive that car all the way to Obalende, to First Consultant Hospital, where I registered for my antenatal. So I used to drive all the way there with my learner sign. But that learner sign, well, I was driving so well. So well. I remember I'll now be blasting music in the car and be going. I think the music too gingered me. In fact, I just loved driving. So I'll go all the way to Ikoyi, I'll come all the way back home. But the only time I bashed somebody's car, I will never forget. That time I had given birth to my child. And I think that thing, it was a mistake. It was just a mistake. I think I would say that my mind was not there. I was concentrating more on my child. So that day I went to Diamond Bank, and then I came out of the bank. I put my child in his car seat. So as I was now reversing, I don't know, I was just distracted that day. That's what it is. It was not fear, or it was not because I did not know how to drive, because then I was kind of like a pro. But I was just distracted that day. So for some reason, I did not check my back to see that the car behind me was already coming out. And then I moved back. Why? Hey! I was like, Jesus. it has happened. I have bashed somebody's car. Hey, next thing, it was one man like that wearing suits with his driver. His driver was driving him. Next thing, this man came out of the car. He was raking and ranting that, what is all this? Why? He had a very tiny voice too. What is all this? What is going on? Why do you bash my car? Is it not just... I'm not overreacting. This is how he was doing. Is this not just to reverse your car? Is it rocket science? You bash my car. I was shocked though. Honestly, I wasn't as shocked as I was. See, my shock did not stem from the fact that I bashed his car. My shock was his reaction, his voice, everything, the drama and everything. I just brought out my child. I was carrying my child like this. I was looking at this man. He was there. Why? Is it rocket science? You now bash my car. What is all this? Can't you reverse your car? I just said to him, Oga, it's okay. There's no problem. I will fix your car. I will fix your car. He was like, yes, you better do. You are going to fix it. He now told the driver to follow me to mechanic. I said, no problem. Shebi is bank. We are already here at the bank. Let me withdraw money and give you. Let me withdraw money and give your driver so that he can go and fix your car. Why is all this? The thing shocked me because I did not expect that kind of reaction. Honestly. And then I withdrew money. I gave his driver. Only God knows. I don't even know. They just told me an amount. I withdrew the money and I gave him. As I was driving home, I was just thinking, what was the reason for all the drama? Because the thing shocked me. So that's the only time I ever bashed anybody's car. The next time I was involved in an accident was that story. Have you watched that story? Have you watched the one where I talked about how the Mopo man bashed my car? Yeah, it's the Mopo person that bashed me. I did not bash anybody. Since that day, I've never bashed anybody. So many years later, I've been driving. I still enjoy driving. I've never bashed anybody. It's somebody that bashed me. Go and watch that video. I'm going to link it in the thumbnail. Not in the thumbnail. Why did I say thumbnail? I'm going to link it in the end card of this video. I am done. I'm out. I am done with this video. Chai, it's not very long. Yay! Are you disappointed that it's not so long? Did you want it to be longer? You wanted the video to be longer? Talk true. I know you wanted it to be longer. Don't worry. My next story time video will be longer than this. It's just that I have to go because I am hungry. I'm very, very hungry. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have watched up till this point, my name remains Nazo Eze, and this remains my channel. Have you subscribed? You subscribe, go. You have not subscribed to my channel and you had mind to watch this video up to this point without subscribing to my channel. Abi, it's all right. No problem. You are going to come here again. I'm going to see you inside this place again. Don't worry. I will catch you another day. All right. Stay safe, stay blessed, and we are going to see ourselves in the next video. Bye.